I was looking at Hacksaw Ridge here. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if we be in a war pretty soon, but hopefully not. No, it ain't gonna be nobody from Phoenix volunteer for shit. But man, I was just looking at. I've only been here 4 years, and for the 4 years, these people have begged and begged and begged and begged and begged on fundraisings and GoFunds and surprise squads that only go back to people that live in this community, and Sanderson Ford giving cars away to worthy veterans only if they're born in this community. Valley Toyota giving away stuff only if you're born in this community. Channel 3 promoting it. It is just really crooked and unfair, for one. And $3 billion was stole from the snowbirds and unsuspected vacationers. And Governor Ducey managed to steal that money and invest it into paying off the state debt and not raising the taxes. But this year he has his work cut out for him. So he runs down there ass kissing and doing what he had to do to promote the Super Bowl coming here in 2020. But in between time, there's going to be a lot of identity theft. There's going to be a lot of new scams coming up, a lot of new GoFunds and different other stuff coming up for them to pay off what they need to pay off this time. So I hope people are getting smarter about that, because if you look at any other city, Sedona, the Grand Canyon, other parts of Arizona, you will not hear of so many fundraisings of people needing help. Now, if you can't support your infrastructure and the people can't have the jobs that they need, you can't call yourself a town. You know, you lose that title when you can't. A governor can't take care of his people, and whoever needs jobs and whoever needs this and that, they should be having the opportunity to work and do what they have to do. It is too many homeless people out there on the street. If you do nothing but open up rehabs where the care is free, but the people in charge of it is paid, you do that. You know, it's always that you can make a job. You know, these people, you could have built 3 or 4 whole barn places where, if you don't want to see the homeless out there, just build them something out in the desert. They can go out there and get high or whatever until they feel like they don't want to get high no more. But you leave them to cause chaos and confusion on the street. You put them in jail only for a revolving door, and shoot, that privatized prison, they can't pay no probation fees and different things. So you end up not even arresting them anymore. So they out there robbing the snowbirds that you're asking for fundraisings for. So you're actually defeating the purpose. So before I would ever give you something on a fundraising, I would find a worthy person on the street and give them something. But you tried to stop that too. You tried to say, "Oh, no aggressive fundraising, you greedy fuckers." You know, you're aggressive, the most aggressive panhandler that I can think of. You do yours by the news, by asking people for this and that. But then you said no aggressive panhandling. What the hell are you think you doing? Somebody came in one day and said that they wanted to recommend a person for a rehab, and they get maybe $35 or something for doing so. Y'all say, "Oh no, no, you can't do that. No, no, you can't. No, no, you can't come from another city and recommend somebody and get paid for it. Ain't that a bitch? You've built one tore down cast, built one rehab just to get the funding for another fiscal year. Then you tell the people that they won't see a difference for I don't know what you say, 10 years or a year or later. They won't see the difference because you'd already done spent the money and put it in your pocket. You know, and then when they had accountability, that you have to have accountability, then y'all go out and count all the homeless people, but said nothing about them when Christmas time was around. You didn't say anything about how many homeless people, and it was a lot. And now, when it's a time for accountability, you go out and build one rehab out of somebody's house, and that won't house 30 people, and then you want to get the multi-million-dollar contracts and stuff for that. You know, y'all gonna get caught. You know, as tired as I am of it, and the more that I say about it, I've been saying this for 3 years. And anybody would say, you know what, that man been saying the same thing for 3 years. It's got to be true. You know, why should he keep saying stuff over and over and over if it ain't true? Man, you getting duped out of money. These people raised $180,000. Never left Bash store. Use the black guy. Use the old brother. Old token, whatever you want to call him. I don't give a shit about him neither. They raised $180,000, and that money never left Bash store. Never left Bash store. There's more money laundering and washing going on in Phoenix than the law allowed. There's governors dirty as hell. I'm talking about land trust money and stuff. All it is stolen. Man, I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it. You know, it's easy for me not to say nothing. I'm already getting consequences from not getting help in the VA from it, but I don't give a shit. You know, it just if you don't. When I didn't say anything about it, man, I got them down to a monetary donation because their ass was scared. One man got them down to a monetary donation. This month, Lawn and Roll. Look how they changed their commercial. They don't say interact and get a check no more. I stopped that. Man, your voice it can be heard, man. I ain't the only one got to say something about it. But you know what? You ain't got to say nothing. I'm going to tell it all. You ain't got to say nothing. I'm going to take care of it all. But I bet you they don't say get a wreck, get a check no more, because all they were telling you is when you need some money, go out and target a snowbird, target somebody from California, target somebody from Nevada, target somebody from somewhere else, and give us one call. That's all it takes. And you finna get paid. And look how long that's been going on until I said something about it. They've been saying get a wreck, get a check for a long time. Now look how the commercial changed. If you think I'm bullshitting, why should they go from saying getting 4 or 5 people saying I'm learning and roll, then getting the black guy saying I'm learning and roll, to talking about call them and we can tell you if you got a case or not. And then they just made a new commercial. They got a lot of money. You know how much it costs for to make a commercial? A lot. But apparently not here. So if you think that they just tired of their commercial and they just happen to change it, that I can say something about them with no repercussions or no suit. These are, after all, lawyers, smart people. I don't even. got up to the 11th grade in Chicago, and I went to the service. So why should I say something about them without being sued for slander or something? They know they're wrong. Because if you look at the statistics of how many people were in accidents, you'll see that people from Phoenix that live here and people from out of town was in the accident. All you have to do is check the plates. They target people from other places. They're not hitting each other in this town. They're targeting snowbirds. They're targeting people from Sedona. They're targeting people from California. They're targeting people from other cities. That's how it works. So, I can change things slowly. I guess one day they'll Learner and Roll come out and hit me after I'm walking across the street or something. You know, just turn on the lights at night and run me over or something. Probably to shut me up. But pay attention to every accident that you see on the expressway, and you tell me if you don't see an Arizona plate and a rent-a-car plate, or Arizona plate and a California plate. And you tell me if you don't see that. In every accident you see, it is going to be Arizona, and it's going to be an out-of-town plate. Thank you.